Do you have over $10,000 in credit card debt? Call right now for a free informational kit from American Credit Card Solutions. The kit is free, and the consultation is free. Get answers to your debt problems in simple, easy-to-understand language. Call now, 800-541-5656. Not available in all states. Call 800-541-5656. That's 800-541-5656.
Blog Talk Radio. Welcome to Inspirit Communications Talk Radio, where your voice is heard. I'm your host, Danella Martin Braddock. Hello, everyone. This is Danella Martin Braddock. I'm your host for Inspirit Talk Radio. What's up, everyone?
Hey.
Hi. We've got the usual cast of characters. We've got our panelists, and I'm going to introduce them briefly. I just wanted to say that I want to thank everyone who has liked us on Facebook, and please keep liking us because we like to be liked. Yay! We're just talking about corporal punishment tonight. And really, in case you didn't know what corporal punishment is, it's basically, getting a butt whipping. I would say the ASS word, and I don't have a problem with that. But, this is a family show. Anyway, so, basically corporal punishment. Culturally, historically, we've relied on corporal punishment, as a way of regulating our children's behavior. It's just a part of our lives. It was done to us, and so we rationalize it's effective, and we can rely on it to raise our own kids. But, really we're asking tonight, is corporal punishment really effective? I wonder sometimes, I'm like, wow, you always hear black parents particularly who, comment on other, children, of various ethnicities or whatever, we tend to make it a race thing or a culture thing. And we say, you know what, black kids don't act like that. A black kid could never do that to their parents. And that's generally true. But then, when you look kind of down the line, when you look at, the behavior of our teenagers, and, there's a lot of black parents visiting their kids in prison, got a high unwed teenage pregnancy rate. A lot of things, happen with our black teens somewhere along the line. So I'm like, okay, so we weren't running around saying, I hate you, and running up to our room and slamming the doors, that we don't pay no rent in, But we kind of lose something along the way. So it kind of makes me wonder, is corporal punishment, the way to producing healthy, quote, obedient people? Or are we producing something else entirely? I'm going to take this time now to get to our panel. And our first panelist, and you have to pardon me if I screw things up a little bit. Basically, let me just say do we have Arthur with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, yay! All right, see, that's the thing. I don't even know who we have with us because I'm like, okay, everybody's supposed to be here, but I don't know what's going on. Because basically, if you're listening, we're all around the globe. We've got, Leslie Ann Brown, who's with us from Copenhagen, Denmark. So it's like 5 o'clock in the morning for her, and she takes that time out to come and be with us. I'm not so sure if she's with us at this moment. I don't know if she listened to her alarm or not. But, we're all over. We're New York. We're, Ohio. We are, two in Ohio, me and Dominique Paramore. So we're all over the place. All right, but anyway, let me just, let's start off with Pastor Arthur Brown out of New York City. What say you about corporal punishment?
Well, I know, like, growing up back in the days, corporal punishment was like, in a black home, that was definitely, if you got out of line, Mom and Dad would tap that behind. But
I like that. That rhymes.
Nowadays, well, if you really look at some of the things that they were passed as beatings in, was actually like child abuse.
Okay.
So,
keep it real.
And like nowadays, I think like now what has happened with more or less like corporal punishment is a lot of times people grab their kids when they're angry or whatever like that, and the next thing you know, they're scarring them and like really like abusing them. And I mean, I think that more or less you can basically chastise a child without beating them. There's other ways you can ground them. You can grab them up and, you know, just you can put the fear of God in them in other ways and just snatch some of the things that they're used to. You know, like the cell phone, dead that for a month, dead the television for a month, dead the PlayStation 3, the Xbox. Let them feel it, you know.
Teenagers today would prefer that you beat them instead of taking away that for a month.
Right. They're like, no, I'm sorry.
Okay,
I'll take the beating.
Okay.
But I think that's I mean, I grew up getting whippings, and between the two of my children, I think I administered 2 beatings.
Wow.
And it wasn't beatings. It was, you know, I just had to tap that pull a gun out. But it wasn't no abuse situation. I mean, and I could understand back in the days when our parents would say, this is going to hurt me more than it hurts you. Because I felt bad, you know, afterwards, but you still had to be the parent, and you still had to be like, you know, if they've done something, you chastise them, and you can't just hug them. You got to let them know what they've done wrong, but at the same time, you know, get them that time and that space to think about what they've done and reflect on it.
Okay, interesting. Next, who else do we have in the house? How about Tawana Barnes? Tawana is not with us tonight. Okay, wow, I'm going to find out who's with us. How about Everline Sam Harper?
Here I am.
Hey, girl.
How you doing?
Founder of the Claudine Foundation. I am great.
Great. Just wanted to give a quick... I'm all right. Just wanted to give a quick shout to Tawana. Happy birthday, if you're listening.
Yes, happy birthday. We love you.
My take on the corporal punishment, I'm kind of going alongside with the, how should I say, like, you know how you have your work set up, like when you work in the workplace and your first warning is like, you get a verbal warning, and then the second time it's like, all right, you get written up.
Yeah.
I think then the third one is just going to be like, okay, I get to practice my kung fu grip. Like, in other words, I set up enough time and or warnings and or explanations before we have to get to the point of whooping that behind, so to speak.
Okay. So there's a process.
Yeah, I would have to say there should be a process in place. I'd still keep it, but there needs to be a certain angle until we get there. So there's certain things that you can get to, but when we get past those two, then yeah, we're coming for that behind.
Okay. Oh, and it won't be a massage either.
Hello.
Hey, guess what? We've got birthday girl in the house, Miss Tawana Barnes.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Tawana.
Thank you,
Happy
guys.
birthday.
Yay.
Thank you.
So, Tawana, we're going to give you a bit of time before you weigh in. I wanted to take this time to introduce our newest panelist. She is Miss Dominique Paramore, and she is amazing. She's an actress. She's a motivational speaker. She's an entrepreneur, CEO of Vessel Vibe magazine. Check it out. And, you know, I'm not really the best one to speak about Vessel Vibe magazine. I'll just say this, that it's entertainment with a Christian point of view. So pretty interesting, you know, to hear. When you think about pop culture, it's kind of hard to look at it from a healthy perspective. But Vessel Vibe aims to do that and does a great job of it. So check it out, guys. And here is Miss Dominique Paramore. What say you, darling?
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, Dominique.
Hi. Happy birthday, Tawana.
Thank you, honey.